Every single styling tool I'm about to rank can damage your hair, but they do not damage it equally. And the gap between the safest and the most damaging, it's not small. We're talking about 70 degrees reaching your hair versus 230 degrees. Once you see the ranking, you will never pick up the tool the same way again. Before we get into ranking, let me explain why tools are not equal. Here is the one thing you need to understand. It is not just about how hot the tool gets, it's about how heat reaches your hair. There are two ways. Conduction, like direct contact, like flat iron pressing onto the hair, and convection, hot air passing over your hair at a distance. That difference changes everything. Think of it this way. You put your hand inside a 180-degree oven and you can hold it there. But if you touch the baking tray sitting inside the same oven, same temperature, same heat source, you will burn yourself instantly. The air does not conduct heat well, the metal does. That is exactly what is happening between a flat iron and a blow dryer. And that is why they sit at opposite ends on the list. 5 tools. I'm going to walk you through every single one, and I will be making dedicated video for each, exactly how to use it safely, step by step. Subscribe now so you don't miss those. Let's start at the top. Most damaging, flat irons. And the reason comes down to one thing: direct metal contact. That plate is pressing directly on your hair. No air gap, no buffer, whatever temperature you have set, 180, 200, 230 degrees, that heat goes straight into your hair. But here is the part that makes flat irons even more damaging. Every single pass adds on to the total. One pass over a section, one hit of direct heat. You go back because it didn't sit right, 2 hits. You chase the kink at the roots, 3 hits. And the heat accumulates, and the damage accumulates even quicker. And every additional pass you make, you're adding total to the damage. And that is why flat irons are number 1 on the list. Number 2, curling wands and tongs. Same direct metal contact, same temperature range, 160 to 230 degrees. The science treats them as equal as flat irons in the terms of how heat reaches your hair. But the damage mechanism is different. With flat irons, it's about the number of passes that builds to the damage. With the wands, it's how long you're holding the hair on the barrel. And as we covered in the last video, heat damage is not only about the temperature. It is the temperature multiplied by time. If you not have watched that one, go back later and watch it, because that combination is really the key to everything we're covering today. With wands, you wrap the hair around the barrel and you wait 8 seconds, 10 seconds, sometimes more. Full metal contact entire time. That heat is not passing over your hair, it's sitting on it. Here is the thing about the two tools. Between flat irons and a wand, which one is more damaging really depends on how you use them. Multiple passes with flat iron or long hold times with a wand, both causing significant damage very quickly. Fewer passes, shorter holds, and either tool becomes significantly safer depending entirely on technique. And the next tool on this list is the one that surprised most people because it looks completely harmless. Number 3, a blow drying brush. Just a blow drying brush that dries your hair at the same time. Surely it's kinder than a flat iron. Here is the thing. The heat is right there in the bristles. The moment you run that brush through a section, your hair is in direct contact with the heat source, or as close to the direct contact as you can get. The temperatures are lower than a flat iron. Revlon, 85 to 170 degrees. T3 airbrush goes up to 93. GHD1 is 120. Low numbers, definitely. But that zero distance contact changes everything. That heat is not traveling anywhere before it reaches your hair. It's going straight into your hair, section after section, every single stroke. So with multiple passes and the time you're using that brush, no, it's not damaging as the flat irons, but it's not as safe as the number suggests either. For that reason, it's on number 3. Number 4, hair styler. Yes, I'm talking about the Dyson Airwrap and the Shark Airwrap. The styler does not use direct contact. It uses the air that curls around the barrel and takes your hair with it. Your hair is never pressed against a hot metal surface. The temperature reaching your hair are significantly lower than anything above on the list. But here is what you don't factor in. Because Airwrap feels gentler, you use it for longer, more time on each section, more passes, and we already covered this. Damage is temperature multiplied by time. So it's lower heat, but it's longer exposure. So the fix is straightforward. Pre-dry your hair to about 80% before you use it. The drier your hair going in, the less time the tool needs to do its job, and less time your hair receives the heat. It's not the safest tool on the list, but if you use it correctly, it's very close. So the last on the list is the blow dryer. So let's go back to the oven. You put your hand in and it's uncomfortable. You touch the tray, that is a burn. Same heat, completely different result. Hot air, not direct contact. That gap between the nozzle and your hair is doing all the work. So at the 15 centimeter distance, you will get 47 degrees reaching the hair. That is significantly lower than 200 or 230 degrees on a flat iron. Even at the 5 centimeter or even a bit lower, you will get between 95, maybe 120 degrees, still well below threshold for irreversible damage. The moment you lose the gap, it is a different tool entirely. If you use round brush with the nozzle pressed in direct contact, your temperature jumps to 140 degrees or above. That blow dryer is not the safest anymore. It will climb up the list very quickly. So here is the rule. Keep that nozzle at least 2 to 5 centimeters from your hair and keep it moving. Lose that gap and you lose the safety. So here is all 5 tools, and now you know exactly where they sit and how to use them, and we will cover in more videos to come on step by step how to use them safely. You got this. Bye!